Hi guys, I think I'm live. Just ignore my cheesy glasses. Let's see. All right, so this is my second YouTube live video, and it's a new moon ceremony for today, celebrating today's Aquarius super new moon. So that means it's really, really big, and that the energy of today is just bigger than other just regular sized moons. Oh, hey, I'm Allison Kessler, and I am coming to you live from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And I am a spiritual guide, tarot reader, and active hope facilitator. And I'm super excited for my first new moon ceremony. So let's see. I would like to introduce the new moon phase. Now, the new moon phase is like a 3-day window, and it allows us to do three things. And one of the first one is to really get clear on our dreams and wishes. These are our goals that we are trying to accomplish. And the clearer we are on what we want, the more likely it is we're going to get exactly what we want. Um, the second thing we're doing here is to plan out our dreams and wishes with intentions and affirmations. So we're kind of transforming what we want into things, tangible things that the universe can actually give us. And then we are sending out our intentions into the universe so that it can amplify it, so that we're formally saying out loud what our intentions are, and so that the universe can start making things happen for us, and putting us in the direction that we want to go. So, what you need for this ceremony is you need to grab your journal. And so you can grab your journal right now and make, or even just have a paper and a pencil handy. And just record anything that comes to you during this ceremony. Um, and just a, a note, taking it takes some time to plan out your dreams and intentions, or so you might not be able to do everything you need to during this ceremony, and it might be a good idea to do it before, or even if you're watching the replay, you can pause the video in certain parts to have more time to write out all of your goals and all of your intentions and action steps. So, in this ceremony today, it's a good idea to just pick one that you really want to accomplish right now. So, um, this new moon intention ceremony is really like um, creating your shopping list when you go to the grocery store. So you can imagine, if you go to the grocery store without a list, you're not going to get everything that you need. And you will be more likely to spend more money because you're buying, spontaneous purchases, whatever's on special. And when you get home, you probably don't have everything you need, and you're going to have a terrible week because you didn't um, take the time to write down your shopping list. So when you're shopping, you actually want to start with the meal planning. And then you want to write down all of the ingredients you want to get onto your shopping list and go at a planned time to get those things. This is going to just help you in your life and in your week, and make everything so much easier. And this is exactly what we're doing in the new moon ceremonies. And I kind of think you could turn the shopping list example into sort of your witches list, where you are creating spells and you want to make potions. So, what you need to do is assemble the proper ingredients that you need and things that you need, and then mark the whole occasion with a ceremony. And this makes your spells and potions so much more powerful. So, this is what we're doing at new moon time. So again, the goals and steps really are to get clear about what we really want, our dreams and wishes, and to write it down like we're writing down our shopping list, and to revisit it monthly. So the new moon is the perfect time to revisit your dreams and goals. So it comes around every 28 days or so. And it's the perfect opportunity to get back in alignment with your list, and see if there's need to be updated or if they're still relevant, and just keeps you coming back regularly to revisit them. Now, my favorite book is actually, well, what I'm following for this is Moonology by Yasmin Boland. And she writes in here, you can't get what you want until you know what you want. And I know from experience that I went through life. So I've gone through most of my life, even though I am Aquarius, just not formally planning out what I want, not even really thinking, putting that much time into thinking about what I want. And obviously, for most of my life, I didn't actually get my highest um, goals, wishes, achievements, or anything because I didn't take the time to plan out exactly what I want. Therefore, I'm not being a conscious creator of my reality. I'm taking what comes my way, possibly. And it's been crap. No, just kidding. Okay. So, there's a trick to new moon manifesting. There's a few tricks to it. Okay. So, first of all, you must create what you want with your heart. Now, I know we've been trained in Western society to just think about what we want, and give no attention to our feelings about it. And um, this really inhibits us getting what we really want. And if our left brain is just planning things out with no emotions and no feelings, it can be really dry and boring, and you're making decisions that you think are in the best interests of you, but you're not actually going to be happy. And then the second trick is that you have to feel like you have to feel and act like you already have what you want. So you're almost putting yourself in the future and imagining what it's going to feel like, when you've achieved that goal. This is a very difficult thing to do. I know that I had a block for future planning. And at one point a couple of years ago, I was not able to do any future planning. And I had to work through that block, in order to be able to jump yourself a week in advance, a month in advance, 6 months in advance, or a year in advance, and be like, "Oh my goodness, I got it! I'm so excited!" I and be in that moment instead. So you're basically just traveling through time and you got it. It's so exciting. Like, so you have to be able to do that. Um, Now, the next thing is to meditate on it so that you're reviewing what you want, you're really feeling it, internalizing it, breathing it in, soaking it up. And when you're in meditation, you're talking to your higher self, and so you're also sending your intentions to your higher self, and they are now connected with your goals as well. They're supporting you, they know what you're doing. If you don't take time to meditate, um, then you're not opening up to receiving and sending information to your higher self. Um, and the very last trick to new moon manifesting is to release your attachments to it. And in this ceremony, well, sorry, let me hop back. If you are so attached to your goal, whatever you're trying to do, you can be desperate and needy. And these things have to do with the law of attraction. That if you're so desperate and needy about what you're doing, you're actually not going to get it. You're repelling it. And I got very frustrated with the law of attraction because to, um, what you are trying to do, you really, really want it. It has to work out for you. And the universe gives you what you don't want. That it's not just what you don't want, it's usually the opposite of what you want. I mean, it's very, very annoying. And so with this whole new moon ceremony, we're actually sort of going behind the scenes and we are working with the laws to reframe, restate, reword our dreams and goals from what we really want to it's actually all happening for us. We have it. Okay. So this is what we're doing. Now, um, so releasing your attachments. I love this. So basically, we are working with the universe for the highest and greatest of good. Um, so the universe has the big picture, the total perspective, all perspectives. And so for the highest and greatest good means that it's actually going to work out in the best case scenario for everybody, even if it's not exactly what you wanted. Um, and another way to say this is this mantra. I can't remember. Is it Sanskrit? But anyway, so you can repeat this, and it means I surrender to the divine. Om Namo Narayani. Om Namo Narayani. Om Namo Narayani. Om Namo Narayani. And we are surrendering our intentions over the universe and letting them go and releasing them. And the magic is out there now. That's such so powerful. So here are some questions and tips. So let's say you don't really know what you want. So, what you might do in your intention is, I want to get clear about my dreams and wishes. I need a clarification and support to figure out this. That's what I'm looking for. Um, and then be open to the ideas and everything coming in. And then maybe next new moon, you'll be a little bit more clear about what the heck you're doing, and so that's an example. Oh, I don't know if you watched the show Lucifer. Okay, so Lucifer is awesome because he has this trademarked question where he says, "What is it you truly desire?" And so when he asks, "What is it you truly desire?" to different characters in each show, he always does it one time. They always pop back, like, it almost switches them from conscious to, subconscious, and they say their truest desire, and it's almost like it surprises Lucifer, it surprises it surprises the person. They're like, "Oh, yeah, that is my truest desire. And so it's almost like you need to unlock your truest desire, dreams, and goals so that you can start doing what you really want to do. Um, and then the next thing is sort of the baby steps rule. You need to break down your dreams and goals into achievable steps that you actually believe that you can achieve. Um, Otherwise, it's not going to happen. You're not going to really believe that you can do whatever it is you're trying to do. So let's say you want to buy a new house, then the first step might be, well, you know what? I'm going to buy this less expensive condo first, and then I'll sell it, um, and then I'll buy the house. That's kind of a silly example, but like the baby steps rule. Um, Go down to the bottom level and achieve it. And then that's going to give you more power and belief that you can do the next level on um, your um, steps to achieve this big goal up here that you really want, right? So make it smaller and work your way up for it. And then be realistic. I know that, okay, let's say at the beginning of 2023 you planned out 10 dreams and goals. There's no way, well, how are you going to do 10 dreams and goals? I mean, so basically you can have a brainstorm where maybe you write out your top 10 dreams and goals for 2023, but then you have to order them and prioritize them so that you're really going to get achieve at least one of them. So I would say, okay, let's say you put 10 things on your 2023 big dreams and goals list, and then break it down. What are the 3 goals you're going to achieve in quarter one, and make them in the right timing, right order. Which ones are you super excited to work on right now, and which ones are you kind of like not excited about? They should kind of go back, or even delegate them. And always say this or something better, because the universe probably has access to something that's way better than you're envisioning. So you're kind of putting out the wireframe of what you want, and then the universe can deliver amazing results to you that you couldn't even imagine because you're just down at ground level. Um, okay, so I want to give you an example of, because it's the first new moon in 2023, you're probably still thinking about your 2023 goals at this time. So I'll just give you an example of one of mine. So I have one actually. My big 2023 dream is to pay down debt. Now, I know this isn't very sexy, but anyway, I can decide now that I know my goal. I need to make some decisions before I can do the planning out of the steps. So, if you're going to pay down debt, you can either make more money or spend less. Okay. So, I have decided that I'm going to make more money. Okay. So then I have a couple of decisions. Well, am I going to get a job, an external job, or am I going to sell more things with my business? Okay. So I have decided that I'm actually going to get an external job to help me pay down debt so I can make more money. Okay. Then I need to really map out the action steps for this big dream. So the first one is, okay, I want to get a job. Which job is it going to be? I need to make my resume. I'm going to attend some interviews, and I'm going to settle on a job that I want. And then the next step is making more money. And then my next step is allotting and planning out how much money I'm going to pay off debt with. So that's a really good example of a 2023 big goal. Okay. So now we are going to start the new moon ceremony. And I know it took a little bit of time to get here, but I think as I do more new moon ceremonies, I'll be able to cut out more of the chatter and keep this down to about a half an hour, which is what I really want, to have this to be about a 30-minute ceremony. Okay, so we're starting the ceremony right now. Put your hands out to me, palms up, and we're going to take 3 deep breaths. In, 1, out. You can close your eyes if you want. In, 2, out. And in, 3, and out. We're formally opening the new moon circle so that we can do our new moon ceremony. Thank you for joining me. So, the first step in the new moon ceremony, intentions ceremony, is to figure out your dream and wish. And for this ceremony, we will concentrate on one dream or wish. And you may have to go through this procedure a couple of times if you have additional ones. So grab your journal and write down, my big dream and wish is. And then write down your big dream and wish. So your dream and wish can actually be anything. It can do with anything. So it could have to do with your work, your businesses, family, travel, whatever it is that you want to create. This is your dream and wish, and it needs to really excite you because it's like, who wants to work on a, like, even my paying down debt dream, that actually really excites me because I'm thinking of, oh my goodness, how exciting it's going to feel when I've accomplished that. And so, if you have written down your dreams and wishes already, then you can just read them over in your mind. And so we are going to take 1 minute to do this. And whoops. I'm just going to let you know what my dream and wish is. Now, this is for specifically the Aquarius new moon happening today. So, my biggest, okay, I'll say it. And this is, again, in the Moonology Diary 2023, which I'm following along with. So, my current biggest, most audacious goal, wish, or intention is to ramp up my visibility on social for my spiritual business. I want to be seen and I want to build my tribe. So that's how I wrote my specific wish. And let's give this a minute right now and go. Okay, 10 seconds left. Okay, so now you have your big dream and goal written down. We are going to transform this statement that's probably like, I want, I wish, I desire, into an intention where it's already happening. So we're going to transform it into something the universe can work with, that's more likely to be achieved. Um, so you basically take what you wrote and write it down as a statement that's already happened. And then we can add some affirmations after. And affirmations really help to add feeling to it, help you imagine what it's like. And it just adds color to your intention and brings it to life. So it's really important. I'm just going to tell you what mine is, based on my last one about increasing my visibility on social for my business. Um, so, so my first one was, I want to ramp up my visibility on social, blah blah blah. But now I'm writing it as an intention, so it's only changed slightly. I am ramping up my visibility on social for my spiritual business. My tribe sees me, hears my call, and resonates with my message and vibration. So you can see how it's just a slight change in the format using specific words. I am. The most powerful statement in the entire universe is I am. Um, and then, you know, I loved this part. Um, Creating the affirmations to go with it. So the affirmations just really support your intention. Here's one of my affirmations to go with this. I am having so much fun doing my YouTube live videos. And I actually am having so much fun doing my YouTube live videos. Um, like I'm really happy about it. But this supports my intention, right? And then so you can see how you could just add affirmations where you're already in that place where you're achieving the goal. I am getting so much engagement with my social posts, and this kind of thing. And I am elated that my YouTube subscribers count is going up so quickly. And so this is a way to bring color and bring to life, and really infuse that feeling of, I can do this, I got this. It's so easy, and it's fun and exciting. Bring in that feeling and emotions into your intention to infuse it with the magic you need to make it happen. Okay, so do you want to take 1 minute right now to write out your intention and any affirmations that you might have to do? And you might have to fill in more affirmations, or pause this video and fill in additional affirmations as you really get in to the sort of into the vision. You get in there, you pop in there, and you're just feeling what's happening. So I'll give a minute for doing intentions. I am. Fill it in. I am. And then add some excitement to it. I am so excited. I am having so much fun doing this. 10 seconds. Okay, the next step to doing our new moon intentions is planning out and filling out those action steps. How are we actually going to complete these goals? So we take that big goal and we break it down into steps and schedule it in. So, a great idea, again, going along with the Moonology diary, is number one, what I'm going to do in the next 24 hours. Number two, what I am going to do this week is. Number three, what am I going to do this month to achieve this big dream? Um, so I can give you examples of what I had written down. Now, um, in the next 24 hours, I am going to do my live YouTube new moon intention ceremony, which is right now. So I'm actually doing it, which actually feels really good to do the action step. Okay. And it feels achievable. I did one action step. In the coming week, I'm going to plan out my Valentine's Day reading draw because I'm doing a tarot competition again. Uh, like competition, like a giveaway for Valentine's Day reading. And then in the coming month, I actually have a product. It's my intro readings that I will be like formally launching. They're available for sale, but I am working through a program actually called Prime to Launch by Ashlyn Carter. And even taking that base service, that staple service that you have, and doing a launch around it is such a good idea because it really brings eyeballs to your product that you're selling. So as you can see, I've taken sort of a lofty, soft goal, broken it down and transformed it into an intention, supported it with affirmations, and then written down some action steps to go with it. Now, I think that you can probably do the action steps for your goal or your dream after this ceremony, because or you can pause this video and write in your action steps. Again, I said, what are you going to do in the next 24 hours? What are you going to do in the next week? And what are you going to do in the next month? Now, the next thing we're going to do is release and amplify our intentions into the universe. So here's a little mantra I have. Universe, hear my call. My intentions are, and we're going to reread our intentions. So pause, reread your intentions. I now surrender them to the divine and release any attachments I have to them. Om Namo Narayani. Om Namo Narayani. Om Namo Narayani. It is done. And our final step in this new moon ceremony is to give gratitude and thanks. Thank you, universe, for bringing me to this new moon ceremony and allowing me to devote time to my dreams and wishes. I am so excited to put myself first and work towards what I really want in my life, in love, in work, in family, in travel, and more. No more settling for me. I am creating my ultimate reality on my highest timeline. I am so grateful for the support and assistance from my higher self and team of light in this and every moment. So be it, and so it is. So that is the end of the new moon ceremony. I want to thank you for watching this video. And please like and subscribe to my channel. And I know that as I go along, I will be making the ceremonies more succinct and also preparing some downloads so that you can print them off and um, do any advanced thinking or meditation that you need to do before the ceremony, or that you can easily fill out while we're doing the ceremony, or fill in the rest of the details after the ceremony. So stay tuned for those downloads. And thank you so much for joining me. Namaste. I don't know why. I actually meant to say in Lak'esh, which means I am another you, you are another me.